It's such a bold narrative move, and Dickens, he actually knew his readers were sharp enough to figure this out. He confirms it in a postscript.
Right, he says he foresaw that readers would suppose that Mr. John Harmon was not slain and that Mr. John Rokesmith was he. It's a wonderful nod to his audience.
But the real insight here is why he keeps up the deception. He's using his own inheritance as a kind of social experiment.
He wants to test two things at once.
Exactly. First, he wants to see how his good friends, the Boffins, will handle the massive property, how the money will change them.
And second, and maybe more importantly, he needs to gauge the true character of Bella Wilfer.
Right. She had been raised to believe her whole value was tied to this inheritance. The narrator says she was conditioned by his father's will to be mercenary.
So his alias lets him see her truly. To find out if she's marrying for love or just for the money, he has to hide his identity to expose her true self.
And this newly distributed wealth, whether it's Boffin's genuine fortune or Harmon's secret, it gives Dickens the perfect gleaming target for social satire, the world of new money.
So let's pivot to the Veneerings. They are new money personified, and the sources tell us everything about their life is in a state of high varnish and polish.
Yes, they're desperately trying to prove they belong in high society, but the facade is, well, it's fragile.
And this is the brilliant observational detail Dickens gives us. He says their surface literally, quote, smelt a little too much of the workshop and was a trifle sticky.
It hasn't fully dried yet. It's perfect. They bought their way in, and now they have to basically manufacture their own social circle.
And they do this by starting with Quemlo, who's the first cousin to a lord. Quemlo himself is this innocent, modest man.
He's described as representing the dining table in its normal state.
But the Veneerings use him like a piece of furniture. They're constantly putting leaves in him. You have to understand what that means, right?
It's about expanding a dining table for more guests. Twemlow is the one single, genuine piece of aristocracy they have, and they use his presence to legitimize everyone else they invite.
So while they're hosting these opulent, totally forced dinners, you have the chilling figure of their butler, the analytical chemist.
He just looks, silently judging the whole charade. He seems to be offering a drink, but his presence is a critique. It's like he's saying, "Chablis, sir. You wouldn't if you knew what it's made of."
This whole idea of avoiding unpleasant reality,